everybody. How are you doing today? So, I'm sitting here and I'm ready to react to Foodie Beauty's newest community post. And no big surprise, she says she's done once again. That's right. Our girl Foodie Beauty is saying she's quitting YouTube altogether. Not that the other 1 million times that she said she was quitting. She says that this time is for real. She's quitting YouTube. She's not going to do any more live streams. She's not going to do any more videos. But she's also said in the past, when she wants to come back, that we all know how impulsive she is. We all know that she's just having a little temper tantrum. And no matter what she says, just don't believe her. She's pretty much outright said that. Just if she has a little temper tantrum, if she has a little hissy fit, just don't pay attention. So she's having a little hissy fit. She's mad. And she's saying, I'm serious this time, guys. I am really serious. I mean it. I'm quitting YouTube and I'm not coming back. But anybody who watches Foodie Beauty, anybody who reacts to her, we know she's not leaving. We know. We know she's not going to stay away because this is her only source of income is YouTube. There is no other way for her to make money. YouTube is it. She has an account on Twitch, hasn't done anything on Twitch. She had an account on OnlyFans. She hasn't done anything on OnlyFans in the longest. She had a Patreon account. Well, that's out too. And TikTok is officially done. That's right. Her TikTok account is now kaput. Whether she took it down or TikTok did something, she no longer has a TikTok account. There's no more content up there. So if you're not going to make a splash on TikTok, Foodie, and you're not really doing anything on Twitch or OnlyFans or Patreon or any other platform, how are you going to make money? YouTube is it. It absolutely it. It's the only card you have in your hand. So what do you mean that you're quitting? You can't quit. You've got a boy toy you got to take care of. You got to give him money to keep him happy because he's not there for love. We all know that. He's not in love with you. And he might just be biding his time, getting what he can get out of you before he leaves. And so to keep him around, you got to keep paying him some way. And if your only job is YouTube, you got to stick with it, whether you like it or not. So yeah, Foodie's having herself a little hissy fit. Aw, Foodie. Are you having a little temper tantrum? Is that what you're doing? Oh, I got something for you, girl. Here you go. Oh, listen to Foodie. He's crying. Oh, listen to that poor baby. Oh, Foodie, you're just so stressed out. Listen to you. Listen to that poor darling. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Now that's pretty much what she sounds like right now. Just a big old crying baby having herself a little fit. Foodie, I'm in that kind of mood today. I'm in that kind of mood today. You might be in trouble, girl. I'm in that sarcastic gremlin kind of mood. You in trouble. But I'm going to go over Foodie's community post and then I'm going to move over to Twitter and we're going to get some comments from people and what they have to say about Foodie leaving. Because Foodie likes to tell herself that if she leaves YouTube, everything on YouTube is going to stop. That the world is just going to come to a complete stop. That YouTube cannot function without her. Well, that's where you're wrong, Foodie. Because those people that are reactors, listen, we are adaptable. We can find other people to react to. And even if we don't want to react to anybody, there's always something to do. I know that I've got tons of ambiance videos that I've been wanting to do for my channel. I've already got stuff picked out that I want to work on. There's other people that I'm looking at to react to. I could do more tarot stuff. Girl, please leave YouTube. I got all kinds of stuff planned. I can do video game videos. Please get out of the way so I can get done with all the other creative stuff that I've had on the back burner. But Those of you that are here for the foodie news, let's just get into it, shall we? All right. So, where are we starting? We're starting over at her community post. Y'all can see the little hissy fit for yourself. So, there's Miss Foodie. There she is. Look at her. Ah, Foodie says, all right. I know you will all laugh at me for this, but I am done. Like, done, done. Not just taking a break, done. Never coming back, done. I am done with social media, period. I try to give it another try for those who have reached out to me and love my content, but being back made me realize how badly I hate being a YouTuber anymore. It is not worth it for me anymore. My mental health is more important, and I will not be on a platform that allows people to profit from bullying and hatred and to steal from creators. I will leave you all to enjoy this crap toxic community on your own, but I'm out. I have also deleted my TikTok. I cannot be reached for the time being. I need it this way. So, did you delete your TikTok, Foodie, or did TikTok just ban your account? I mean, inquiring minds want to know. Did TikTok take down your account or did you? I'm kind of leaning in the direction that TikTok did it because you and Sala were all about building up your platform there. You were trying to move over to TikTok, even though TikTok really wasn't your forte. It wasn't your form. It's different over there. The crowd is different over there. You were trying to move over to TikTok because you saw that you could get videos taken down off of TikTok and you really like that. And you know that you don't have that kind of power on YouTube. So you want to move over there. You thought you could just rebuild all over again on TikTok, even though, let's be honest, you're not that creative. You don't think outside the box. You're not bringing anything artistic to the table. You just want another platform where you can do boring content and get paid for it. And here's the ridiculous thing: people on TikTok who are already there are saying that you really don't get paid much on TikTok for views. Where on YouTube, you might get paid, I don't know, $10, $20 every 1,000 views, depending on who you are and how big your channel is, versus TikTok, where you're making literally 4 cents every 1,000 views. The people that are on TikTok that are making money, they're doing it through sponsorships. And you don't have any. And nobody's going to sponsor you because, let's be honest, you're toxic. You're foul. You got a very bad reputation. What company worth their weight in salt wants you representing them, whether it's for a product or a service? Answer: nobody. Absolutely nobody. So I think, in my opinion, TikTok took your account away, and maybe that's why you're having a hissy fit because you were trying to get away from YouTube, but it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work because no matter what platform you go on, you're never willing to put in the work. You're never willing to put in the work and do the content. You just want to do the least amount of work and get the most amount of money for it. And then you have the nerve to turn around and get mad at the reaction channels, even though they're putting in 2 to 3 times more work than you do on your content. You turning on your camera and then just recording and then uploading, that's not work. You sitting down and eating a meal while live, that's not work. People who are the reactors that go through thousands of hours of your content to make those compilation clips. Do you know how long that takes, Foodie? That might take days, weeks. Then you got to worry about the music you want to put with it and all the sound bites. That's actual work. When is the last time you've actually worked, Foodie? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. In my opinion, I think you are doing this whole I'm taking a break thing, I'm quitting thing, because you're desperate. You're desperate. You've run out of ideas on how to get a boost in views. So maybe this is a ploy for you to leave YouTube, even though you never stay away. And by leaving for a couple of days, when you come back, maybe you might have a slight boost in views. So you're not really smart that way. You're not really smart. You're not all about finding ideas for things that are consistent and positive that will keep views going on your channel for quite a while. It's all about grabbing at the little things that work for the temporary. So I leave for a couple of days. Maybe you're thinking that if you leave for a couple of days and you come back, when you come back, everybody's going to watch because you've been gone for 48 hours. They miss you so much. Maybe you're hoping that you might get some extra money that way. My question is, why would they pay extra money? Why would they give you extra views if when you come back, you're doing the same boring content that you were doing before you left? You're providing the same rehashed, reheated, microwaved, dried up content that you ever were. There's nothing different. There's nothing exciting. There's nothing creative. It's the same crap, Foodie. It's the same crap. And you're over there all kinds of big, mad, and salty because the reaction channels that are busting their butts to make you entertaining, they're doing better than you. They're getting more views. They're getting more super chats. They're getting more memberships. Why? Because they worked for it. They worked hard for it. It's hard work making you entertaining. You don't make it easy. You really don't make it easy. Talking about the same 5 or 6 subjects over and over again. Boring, Foodie. Boring. Boring. Absolutely boring. So you want to leave YouTube? You want to leave? Is that what you want to do? Here's how I feel about it. Yeah, so go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. Stop teasing us. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you feel you need to do, go. Go. We will not stop you from leaving. If your mental health is an issue, please take care of your mental health. If your physical health is an issue, please take care of that. Goodness knows both of those things need work. But you're never going to leave because you spend all kinds of time exploiting all the hurt inside and outside about yourself for profit. And if you feel you can't do that anymore, you don't want to do that anymore, then leave. Leave. Or find some way to make your platform fun for yourself and your VIBs. If you're burnt out on YouTube because you've run out of negative ideas, hey, how about some positive ideas? How about some positive content? People have been asking for it anyway. What a concept. Gee, making people laugh, making people smile. Give that a try. Let's see if you can actually do it. So yeah, Foodie is over there crying. Listen to her cry. Oh, she's crying. Listen to the tears. Listen to them. Foodie crying. Oh, the agony. I'm leaving YouTube. Oh, so bad. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. My heart is breaking. I'm leaving YouTube. What am I going to do with myself? What indeed, Foodie? What are you going to do with yourself? You are not employable. You're not nice. You don't know how to talk to people. You don't have patience. You've got an anger problem. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're in no physical shape to even sit at a desk. Not that you'd have the patience to sit at a desk and talk on a phone with anybody anyway, but like you put yourself in a position where if you want to get a regular job, it just ain't going to happen. Who in the world would hire you? I wouldn't wish that agony on any boss or any workplace. And here's something else, Foodie. Here's something else. If you're so done with YouTube, why haven't you deleted your channel? Why are you keeping it up for? If you're done, delete your channel and all the content. Say, bye, YouTube. I'm really done. I really mean it. Delete all your content. The reaction channels have it anyway. The archive channels have it anyway. We got it. Okay? Get rid of it. Why is the channel still up, Foodie? Let me tell you why. You're deliberately keeping up all the content for those feeders. All those videos where you're going nuts with the food, you making sure to keep those up in case they get some extra, views. If you were done, you delete your channel. You'd be done with YouTube. There would be no more Foodie Beauty channel. Why is it still up, girl? Why? Why is it still up if you're done? See, that's another thing to show that you're lying. You're done with YouTube, but you still have your channel. You're just doing this for attention. You want your VIPs to worry about you. You want to stress them out by thinking that their queen is not coming back. You like for people to worry about you. You want for people to miss you. You want to be the center of attention. So you're going to do what you need to do to keep everybody stressed out. And that is not the way you run a YouTube channel. That is not the way you take care of your audience. It is wrong. That is emotional manipulation. This is not how the reaction channels behave, but it's how you behave. And you're over there wondering why some of the reaction channels do a lot better than you as far as engagement and money. It's no big surprise to me. So let's go over to Twitter. See what the people have to say. See if anybody is stressing out because Foodie Beauty is quitting. Spoiler, nobody is. Nobody is stressing over Foodie leaving. As a matter of fact, everybody's saying, when are you going to leave? Just go. Please go. So there's my Twitter. There's my Twitter. All right. This is from Just a Line talking about Foodie. This is an older clip of Foodie saying she's living proof that a diet based solely on highly processed foods damages your mental health. Well, I think Foodie's got many issues. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. Only professional doctors would know and be able to diagnose her. I think there's many issues here. But here's an older clip of Foodie of her basically saying she's done with YouTube here. And this is from Holly Go Heavy.
There's a lot of reasons I have left before and come back. I enjoyed doing YouTube, and it's just at a point now where I just don't. There's a lot of reasons I have left before and come back. I enjoyed doing YouTube, and it's just at a point now where I just don't.
You know, I'm going to say this. I've said
There's a
this
lot of
before.
reasons
Shut
I
up,
have left
Foodie.
before.
I'm done with you. I'm going to say this again. I've said this before in my React videos. I think her and Amberlyn Reed, they both have the same problem. They both have been on YouTube for so long and they've had it so good and making the money has been so easy that the level of entitlement and being spoiled rotten is so high, they're actually burnt out on it. They have no appreciation towards the people that come to their channels, people that go out into the world and they work hard to make the money to give to them through memberships and super chats. They just sit on YouTube and they make videos and do lives and they make tons of money. They have no appreciation towards their audiences. They're completely out of touch with reality. But because they've had it so easy for so long, they're burnt out on it. They're burnt out on it. They don't look at YouTube as a avenue of opportunity. Like they're not looking at YouTube and the YouTube audience with a sense of gratitude of I'm on YouTube and all I have to do is just be creative and come up with great content and entertain my audience and I can make more in a day than most people see in a month. And I don't have to step outside my front door. I don't have to work an 8-hour shift. I don't have to ask for a lunch break. I don't have to ask for time off. My time is my own. They have no gratitude towards any of those privileges. They just come on YouTube and do a video, they do a live and make money. No gratitude in the attitude. And they're burnt out. They're burnt out to the point where they are ungrateful. So this whole thing with Foodie saying, I'm burnt out, da-da-da-da, shut it. Absolutely shut it. If that's the way you feel, take a long break. Get your head together. Or quit YouTube altogether and go back out into the real world and see how hard it is. And then maybe you might come back later with a sense of gratitude. Get your head on a little bit straighter. I'm sick to death of people like Amber and Chantal. Like they have it easy and they're not grateful. They have no appreciation for the audience, no respect. It's just a matter of, I'm going to get on YouTube and make money and act like a spoiled child because I'm not grateful for this opportunity. I don't see it for what it is. I'm going to be an ungrateful turd and complain and whine in my lives and in my videos, like Foodie and Amber always do. Holly Go Heavy says, Foodie Beauty, 5 years ago, imagine being this unstable for this long and thinking you never need help. The smugness doesn't hold over like it used to, huh? Nope. Nope. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. These are just my thoughts. In the beginning, everybody reacted to Amber and Chantal, just going back and forth between the two. Y'all remember that? Amber and Chantal were going neck and neck as far as doing their content, everybody reacting to them. But then Amber got way too boring. And then Chantal took the crown and just ran with it. And that's when she really took off with the toxic, dark, shocking content. And she ran with that for a while. But the world has changed the last few years, has it not? With everything that's happened with the, let's call it the worldwide bug. It starts with co and ends with vid. Yeah, that happened. The world changed. Everything changed. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their homes. A lot of people are still food insecure. A lot of people's hours got cut. They're struggling out there. And yet people like Amber and Chantal, they've got it easy. And they're not grateful because they're out of touch with reality. And as time has gone on, watching Foodie, watching Amber, you're seeing two women that their health is on the decline. They can barely walk. They can barely breathe. Yes, they're making YouTube paychecks that are not small. But what price have they paid for making that money? They traded their health for a fistful of cash. So they're making money, but they're both in the same situation. They stay at home and can go nowhere. Limited mobility, health problems up the wazoo. And yet they won't take the money that they're making on YouTube and help themselves, make themselves better. They just keep going down. It's sad to watch. And it's unfortunate because they could do so much more, but the lives that they're living are completely by choice. But the attitude has shifted in the world. A lot of people are looking at things differently. And yet, Chantal and Amber, they're living in their own little bubbles. They don't want to acknowledge anything outside those bubbles. And Chantal's just not getting it. Some things are trends, and trends die out eventually. Attitudes change. People gravitate towards different things. The mukbang craze was huge at one point. It's not so much anymore. Her star is waning, and yet she doesn't want to acknowledge that. She's still trying to hang on to what she's got, and yet she will not evolve. She will not do something creative to pump some new life into what she's doing. She's still relying on the same boring tactics that are no longer working. You know, she's not adaptable at all. She's a vile, awful, spoiled, rotten, evil person. So if her channel's going down, it's all by her hand and all by her choice, and I love that for her. So, Miss Anthropope says the scam propaganda campaign, Exhibit A, Sala's business, we don't have a way to sell it right now. Exhibit B, I have nothing to do with Sala's business, and oh, by the way, he has many different accounts. So there is something that happened. So there's a picture floating around of a woman who says that she bought the Beezer perfume, I guess, from Sala. Question: if Sala has said they don't have a way to sell it, then how did this mysterious woman get the perfume? Question 2: If they're over in Kuwait and they're not shipping anything anywhere, again, how did this person get the perfume that quick? They just came out with this Beezer perfume. And if, say, this person lived in the States, it would take a while to get there. Wouldn't it have to go through customs? A lot of things are not adding up here. And the picture that I saw of this person, a reflection in one of the perfume bottles, it looked like Chantal. I think Chantal took the picture of herself, trying to act like she was somebody else. So the lies continue. The lies continue. Lying when you don't have to, Chantal. I honestly don't understand the thinking behind making a Beezer perfume when nobody else outside of YouTube would know what a Beezer was. You'd have to explain it to anybody who's not part of YouTube what Beezer means. Why would you title a perfume Beezer when only the VIBs would know what that is and maybe want to buy something like that? But yet, that section of the audience who might buy it, they can't buy it. It's not for sale. And they don't ship. You're making a perfume inspired by your YouTube channel, and yet no one on your channel can buy the perfume. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Hey, stupid is as stupid does. Miss Anthropope says, Foodie Beauty, little things that make you go, Foodie Beauty, enjoying your game, honey? Sala, everything is fine. Ooh, there's that word fine. Anybody ever ask your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend how they are? The word fine, it's a fighting word. Especially if they say it with attitude. You say something, they're like, fine. Fine is not fine. Fine is a prelude to a fight. You know, especially like if you're a woman and you're a guy and you ask a girl, like, how you say something, fine. She's not fine. She's flipping you the bird when you says the word fine. Solid translation. Everyone was right. She's broke, stinks, lies, rude as F, eats 24/7, can't cook, can't walk, isn't famous, is filthy, weird feet. How am I going to get rid of her? You know what, Sala? You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. Look, she came over for a few months. You got a taste of her, not literally, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, you got the gist of Foodie. You got the gist of Foodie. And you big fool, you let her back over there. You let her back over there. So if she's bringing you misery, it's your fault. Like, when she said, hey, can I come back over there and spend some time? You should have said no. But what did you say? You said yes. You should have said no. You should have said no, bro. Should have said it. No. What did you say? You said, come on back over. You want to know why? In my opinion, you're playing the long scam. Where some scam artists, they get like a little bit of money and they just go and they disappear. You're doing the long scam. You're trying to get as much money out of Chantal as you can possibly get. And you're going to drain her dry and leave her high and dry. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because this woman has scammed people. Lots of people. She's lied to lots of people. She's hurt lots of people. If this happens to her, this will be her karma. Let it happen. You found yourself a big fish and you're reeling it in. You're keeping it on the line. You know, like, you know, all it takes to make Chantal happy is to give her some food and just touch her face a little bit and she'll blush and everything is forgiven. But I'll tell you what, Sala, if she gets mad at you and if you leave, you better make sure you disappear. Because if she finds you, if she knows where you are, she will send the wrath after you. Oh, yeah. Like, she gets very vengeful when she doesn't get her way. Very vengeful. Meredith Morton says shortly after this, Sala grabs the keys and heads out. He's in a room with all of his buddies, laughing, talking crap about her, smoking the shisha, dancing, eating takeout they bought with Chantal's money. Chantal locked up, eating and seething with jealousy. Yeah, I have to wonder about that. If this little I'm quitting YouTube thing, if this was just another way for her to try to pull Sala back. Maybe he was trying to go out that night, and maybe one of the ways that she uses to try to control Sala or get mad at him and throw a temper tantrum is to threaten to quit YouTube. If he's depending on her for the money, were they having a fight that night? Was he wanting to go out and she didn't want him to go out? So he went out, and so she made this post to make him come home faster so she could have some time with him. Because it's very manipulative. Foodie, if this is what you have to do to control Sala, to keep him next to you, he's not into you. Read the room. He's not into you. If you have to be evil and try to manipulate somebody to be next to you, if that's what it takes to keep him, he ain't really yours. And trust and believe, he is running around the corner, down the block, to the next neighborhood, and he's getting his jollies with another woman that ain't you. Okay? You know, just because he's standing next to you, don't make him yours. Ghost Crab says Sala got real mad at French Fry Girl for pointing out his doughy and female physique so much that now he's jealous of some other dude FFG finds attractive. Like, you can't make this crap up. Yeah, so French Fry Girl is reviewing a gentleman and his channel on her channel, and I see nothing wrong with the content. I see nothing wrong with the content. And if there are people in the audience that find him attractive, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? But Sala, why does that bother you so much? What does it bother you so much if other people are voicing their opinion about somebody's uh, appearance? Seriously, like, why? Question on the board, on the chalkboard. Sala, why are you paying attention to French Fried Girl's content? Why? I thought you guys hated FFG, you and Chantal. Why are you watching her? Why do you care about what they're watching and what they're doing over there? Mind your business. Mary Beth Wiley says, are we taking bets on how long this lasts? I give Foodie Beauty less than 24 hours before she's raging and coming after reaction channels again, because her and Sala have nothing else to talk about. They have nothing to talk about, period. Chantal's content anymore is her sitting down to eat a meal and complain about the reaction channels. And she's got her favorite targets, Perfectly Imperfect. FFG is definitely number one. Perfectly Imperfect, FFG, Kaya. She'll pick like 4 or 5 names out of a hat, and then she just roll with that for the next 2 or 3 months. If she's raging, who cares? It's her. She's so boring anymore that even her rages aren't real. More than half the rages that she does now aren't real rages. She's not really raging. She's just mildly annoyed. If there was any potential for rage with Foodie, she screws it up by eating. She comfort eats herself so that she doesn't rage. She doesn't even have the energy to get mad anymore. You can always tell when she's faking a rage. She's just trying to find anything to bring attention to her channel. And even the rages aren't working. Like, that's how far down the drain you've sunk, Foodie. Let's see. Okay, here's the picture that I was talking about. So this is from Nene. The lady in the reflection from the perfume bottles that Chantal swears wasn't her bought the Beezer scent. Sala said yesterday they don't sell it. How did this lady in the reflection get access to a scent that is not sold? That's what I was saying. How can you buy something that's not being sold? And where exactly was this woman located? Was she in Kuwait? Was she outside of Kuwait? Because they're not shipping outside of Kuwait. And even if she was in Kuwait, how are you going to buy something that the proprietor isn't selling? Make it make sense. Here's the reflection. There it is. And you know what? It looks like Foodie to me. It looks like Foodie. It really does. I don't know whose house or residence this is, but it looks like Foodie. It looks like Foodie doing this, trying to act like she's somebody else. Foodie, why you lying? Don't you know better? Before the reaction channels react, we are detectives. We will look at details. We are all about the details. You should know this by now. You know that if you lie, you're going to get caught. And then you get mad because you get caught. If you want to avoid getting caught in a lie, don't lie in the first place. Okay? Stop lying. Try something new. Try telling the truth. Ghost Crab says, translation. I hate YouTube because other people use my toxicity to make more money with it than I am able to, and that makes me real mad and jealous. Therefore, I'll punish my VIB idiots by playing martyr so they may go after my haters. See you in 36 hours, where then I will act like nothing happened and insult FFG. Yeah, again, if you're done with YouTube, Foodie, delete your channel. Get rid of it. Just obliterate it. If the channel is still up, she's coming back. She's coming back. When you're done, you're done. If you're done, you delete the account. It's finished. You're gone. She's not gone. Channel's still up. This is just a ruse to make the VIB people feel like, to stress them out. Oh, she's gone. Foodie's gone. What are we going to do? She wants that to happen. She wants people to be concerned for her. She wants them to stress out. She's trying to almost force them to watch her next stream. You know, she's trying to import some kind of urgency in them to watch her content. It's manipulation. Oh, I better watch Foodie because the next time I come here, she might have quit. Fine, quit. Quit, Foodie. Get out of here. You're dirtying up YouTube. Grogu says, Foodie Beauty, how many times are you going to quit YouTube? This is such a complete and utter pathetic behavior. Yeah, it is. I try to give it another try for those who have reached out to me and love my content. I am sure all three of them will survive. Ta-ta. Yeah, she's mad. She's mad because French Fry Girl's making more money than her, gets more super chats than her, gets more engagement than her, but it's her fault. It's Foodie's fault. It is completely her fault because she turns off the comments for her community post, for her videos. She locks her chat down to just VIBs only. She deletes more than half the content she does. It's her own fault. If she's losing money, it's her fault. Has nothing to do with the reaction channels. She hurts her channel on her own far more than any reaction channel that talks about her or reacts to her content. Foodie, if you want more money, stop screwing up your own money. You are the one taking the most money out of your pocket, girl. You are. When you remove your content, when you delete your streams, when you turn off the comments, when you lock down the chat to where only paying members can talk to you, all of those things together hurt your income. And it doesn't help that your content is boring. Right now, you need all the engagement and the comments and money you can get your hands on. You don't need to be cutting off your nose to spite your face, but yet you keep doing it. You keep doing it. And then you blame us for your the lack of interest on your channel. There's nothing to do with us. This is from Ghost Crab. Ghost Crab says, did I figure out the latest Kuwait quitting cycle? Okay, so let's start from the top of the chart. Chantal is alone and does a live stream because she needs attention and money badly. Followed by Sala stops by to help for some time during the live stream, then goes back home. Chantal is now alone again and browses YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, Kiwi Farms to see what people say about the latest live. FFG reacts to the latest live. Chantal loses her crap because she made $30 on the live while FFG made $1,000 using her content, then rage quits YouTube to punish FFG and everybody watching her. And that actually happened on her birthday. She only made like $30 or so for her super chats, and FFG made a lot more money. It just makes Chantal so angry that she does the live streams, we react to them, and some of the reactors make more money. But that's because we bring more to the table, Foodie. We come on camera, ready to work, ready to talk to people. We're not spending half the time stuffing our face with food and making the audience wait to talk to us. And we talk to everybody. We don't lock down our chats to just paid members only. We want everybody to talk to us. For someone who thinks they're so business smart, you're making all kinds of stupid mistakes all at once. Not our fault. It's not our fault. You're an idiot. Your greed is what's ruining you. Your greed and your lack of creativity, your lack of wanting to work, it's what's ruined your channel. And it's in a free fall. And the only one who can fix that is you. Herxy Worksy says Gary's pause game is on point. This is like a pause moment from the live. Your agitation says, was it something we said? I wonder how she's going to pay for that $700 a month gym membership. I don't think she's going to the gym. The first day she said she was going to go, before she went to the gym, she was loading up on food. I'm sorry. Nobody eats like she does and goes to the gym. You would make yourself physically ill. You would get cramps in your stomach, stitches in your side. Ugh, it would not feel good. But she was supposed to do like her gym content. That's what she kept telling her VIBs. Before we even get started with it, she quit. She quit. She don't want to go to the gym. She don't want to go. And you know what? In a way, I'm glad she's not going to the gym. Because in the last live she did, she talked about going to the gym and filming inside of the gym. In a ladies only gym. I highly disapprove of that. Because I'm sure the ladies in that gym, they don't want to be shown on camera. Maybe shown in various stages of undress or not modestly dressed. Foodie was talking about taking the camera into the locker room. Inappropriate, Foodie. You better not do that. You might go to jail for that, girl. You might go to jail for that. But I don't think she ever planned on going to the gym. It was just a topic of conversation. Foodie likes to dream out loud because dreaming takes no energy. She needs topics of conversation. So she just thinks of different things and says she's going to do it, and it never gets done. But in the meantime, she's talking about something, and in the meantime, it's making her money. She talked about Jamaica bees. That didn't happen. She talked about Euro beesing. That never happened. There's a lot of things she's talked about doing that she's never done. She never intended to do. It was just she needs something to talk about to fill up an hour for Google AdSense. Anyway, she's a dreamer, our girl. Aw. And you know what? We're going to close out this video with showing you something cute. Oh, kitty. He got his little tongue out. That is the cutest thing. Little precious. Oh, this, before we leave, I forgot. This is from Kristen. Kristen says, looks like she's also deactivated her TikTok account this time. Again, I don't know if she deactivated it or TikTok got rid of it. But I find it rather curious because her and Sala were trying to build up that platform, and then you're just going to take it down. I mean, you being mad at YouTube is one thing, Foodie. Why would you take down your TikTok account? I don't get that. All right, so that's pretty much it for all the stuff today. So Foodie's having a little hissy fit. And she thinks that she's punishing the reaction channels by not going live. That's the hilarious part about it. She thinks she's punishing us, that we have nothing else to do, that there's no one else to react to. There's nothing else that we can do with our time. There's plenty of options for us, and we're going to find them. And you know what, Foodie? Here's just some food for thought. Here's some food for thought, my dear. Do you realize that if the more you don't go live, the more you disappear, the more you're opening up that window for the reactors who talk about you to find other people to react to? Maybe a smaller channel with not as many subs as you. Maybe someone who's less toxic and more interesting. And if we start reacting to that person or those people, they're going to get a boost in views. And all the attention is going to go over there. And you're a person that you like attention, don't you? Yes, you do. You want to be the center of attention. You're opening that window for us to find other people to react to. And I'm sure that that person or those people would love the reactors switching over to them and boosting up their channel. I'm sure they would. You're opening that door, Foodie. You're opening the door for the reactors to say, you know what? I'm done with Foodie Beauty. She's boring. This whole soap opera has gotten boring. There's nothing to talk about. It's the same stuff over and over. I'm ready to take a step in a direction of something different. I want to entertain my audience. You're opening that door. And every time you disappear, every time you have yourself a little hissy fit, that door gets opened. And eventually it's going to close back on you. And you won't be able to get those reactors back. You need all the attention you can get right now. Your money is dropping. The interest in your channel is waning. The soap opera, the Foodie Beauty soap opera it's just stale. It feels like reruns every day. It feels like Groundhog Day every day. You're the only one who can fix that. But to fix it, you're going to need to work. Work, Foodie. Work harder than you've ever worked. The long, lazy vacation is over. Time to get to work. Time to get to work on yourself, on your channel, all that. If you want to save it or not, your choice. I've got other things that I could do. But if you're really serious about leaving YouTube, then be serious. Delete your whole channel. Because as long as that channel is up, that means you can come back. Honestly, I don't think you could ever leave. You like the attention. This is the only way you're going to get it. This is how you make money. You ain't going nowhere. There are no other options here. There are no other roads that you've built for income. You're going no place, Foodie. You're not fooling anybody. But if you're serious, then show you're serious. Delete the channel. Put up or shut up. It's just that simple. So I'm out, y'all. Hope you guys have enjoyed my react video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks so much for being here and have a good day. Bye-bye.